Hey Simon, tell me how you're doing.
Well, it's exciting times, of course. Just 1 week from now, we'll be in Houston with you.
Yeah, it's good to catch up. Last week I was at Worlds Week, the Speed Golf Worlds Week, and that was real busy. And I know you were real busy on your end shipping out clubs in New Zealand and Australia. So congratulations on that. We've reached that peak and we're over the edge now. We're shipping. This is so exciting. But yeah, get ready to do some more work here. You can see behind me, Simon, what I've got. 19 boxes
Yeah,
full of Q golf clubs. So here we are in the garage office getting ready to take care of that. So you'll be here next week doing that.
yeah. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to it. It's a long flight. It's 13 hours, 13 and a half hours. But when you live in New Zealand, folks, for those of you that have been here, it's not an inconsequential thing to get here. It's a long way.
Well, heading there is a trip definitely well worth it. I don't, I don't know about coming from New Zealand to Houston and how exciting that is visually speaking, but certainly we'll get a lot of good work done here. Um, we were talking to Jamie a little bit earlier. Can you talk a little bit more about the status tracker? There's an update there.
Yeah, so the status tracker has been very helpful for people, and those of you who have looked at it will know that we've got our shipping in stages, generally on when people ordered, and what we are doing is tightening up the range of dates. So now some of the ones that are closer have got specific dates, and as part of that. Around about a week before the first date of shipping, we'll be sending out an email to those people in the next shipping, just clarifying their address, just in case there's any last minute changes.
Yes, and that makes sense too to send that email closer to the actual shipping date, just to reduce any chance of there being a change of address. So that makes sense. People can refer then to last week's update, where we left the URL for the status checker. If they don't know where that is, just head to last week's update. It'll be right there.
Yeah, and also that can be found via the website. If you go to our website, and you can find it by the I think news area. There's a link to it there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. By the way, I got a chance to see that video that you guys released. Man, that was so good. Just the welcome to Q video. You and Jamie out there. How many takes was that? Did you guys do all that in one
Uh,
take, essentially?
oh, most of it, yeah. Like I tell you, the hardest bit, if people have ever done video, is it's kind of the static things at the beginning and the end. The sort of hello, welcome, and the goodbye. And honestly, we had an embarrassing number of takes on that. But the actual golf was, yeah, we actually both got up and down pars. They were flat out up and down pars.
Now, you guys at the beginning were talking about who outdrove who. How did that end up? Because we never knew.
Ah, yeah, Jamie monstered it. He was probably a good 5 or 10 meters in front of me, but he's got a good swing speed.
He's got a great swing.
Yeah,
Great swing.
his father, a person well known to me, when I taught him, I told him, Jamie, hit it hard, and then when he didn't hit it hard enough, I said, hit it harder, hit it harder, hit it harder.
Right.
So he built a little bit of speed in his swing, which is great.
Yeah, that's cool. I actually thought you were going to use the putter setting behind the tree when you threw it over there behind the tree, but you went with the hybrid.
Yeah, no, I probably, when I look at it, I couldn't believe how low I hit the hybrid. But here's a
That was
funny
pretty
little back.
impressive.
It was actually, and that was a first take. And here's a little backstory. We actually wanted a bunker shot, so I was trying to hit it on the green, of course, and I actually hit it on the back of the green. But with the magic of traces, we thought, oh, that's pretty close to going to the bunker, so we actually threw the ball in the bunker,
Nice.
so we could show a bunker shot.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was probably the most impressive shot, a long bunker shot that you put to 6 feet, and then you drain the putt.
Yeah,
Personally speaking, Simon, from me, my favorite setting on there is the putter setting. I putt really good with the Q. That's one of the things I'm excited about using the Q. So, speaking of Q, I want to let people know too, we are getting ever closer to publishing Q School on YouTube.
yeah,
And so we're really excited about that. It's going to be a series of videos that just really breaks down more of the introductory components of using the Q. So we'll be releasing that here in the next couple of weeks, 1 episode a week. So make sure that once we do that, you guys go there and like the videos, subscribe to the channel so that you can be updated every week as we release those videos.
Yeah, and one thing that I'd like to share with people is that, I think we can say we're fairly interactive with our customers right now, and this is not though this is not a launch strategy. This is a lifetime strategy. We intend to be sharing and involving people and having events and developing the Q School and Q tips and having regular updates. Talk to the team. So we don't view this as a sort of like, oh, we need to do this now. This is kind of like part of the fun of the whole deal.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, it's a product, but it's also, in a sense, a lifestyle. It's a way of being around the game, but it's also a community. Isn't that that's where we're going to get the most, I guess, return on investment with the Q, is the community. So we're committed to that. And we've loved getting to know members of the QOC and communicating back and forth on Facebook and through other avenues. So we're going to continue to provide areas of opportunity for our community to come together, not only online and making that easy to chat and have forums, but Simon, I love your idea of getting out there and, just depending on where, for instance, wherever you are in the world, wherever you're going, you're going to be able to send out a notice and say, hey, I'm going to be in Chicago in March. Let's put together an event. You guys come out and we'll play 9 holes together, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, you've been, as people listening to this, some of you will know that Scott's been one of a few people around the world really trying to push speed golf. And it totally deserves being pushed. And, you've been part of that sort of like, you got to get out there and bang the drum, get people inspired. It takes effort, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Speed golf's the same way. It's a community of like-minded people that love what they're doing. Certainly the same here at Q. So, all right, Simon, I'll let you go. I'm glad we got this quick update this weekly update. We will talk to you again next week. Let's keep it going. In fact, not only will we talk to you next week, we're doing a video here in Houston, Texas with the both of us. So that'll be really cool to be right here together, updating the community on how the shipping's going and just all of the great news that we have for people. So good to talk to you, Simon.
Thanks, Scott. Cheers.